You sit down to build an online course. You pour your energy into stacking up slides, recording videos, and writing out detailed activities. By the time you hit publish, the work looks complete. But as soon as students log in, the momentum stalls. Some lose interest within the first module. Others express confusion about where the lessons are leading. Eventually, many students stop logging in entirely. This failure happens because the curriculum design is missing. The quality of the content itself is rarely the issue. The problem is that the content lacks a logical structure to support the student. Producing information without a psychological framework creates friction for the learner. This friction leads to disengagement, and that disengagement causes students to abandon the course. Curriculum design is the intentional planning of what students learn, how they absorb that information, and why those specific lessons are necessary. It is the difference between a random collection of topics and a clear, organized path. This path serves as a roadmap. It provides the student with psychological orientation, showing them both the final destination and their exact current position within the journey. When students know where they are and where they are going, the friction of learning disappears. The experience becomes meaningful because the path is visible. To build this path, you must apply a single filter to every lesson. What should the student be able to functionally do by the end of the course? You are looking for active outputs. Watching a video and reading a PDF are inputs. They do not represent a change in the student's capability. Contrast a vague goal like teaching presentation skills with a concrete goal like creating and delivering a clear presentation. The second goal requires a performance. Once you define a strict, action-based outcome, the direction for your entire curriculum becomes undeniable. Every piece of content must contribute to that specific final action. Online learners are vulnerable to information overload. When faced with massive data dumps, they often feel boxed in and overwhelmed. You avoid this by fragmenting the course. Break the overarching subject down into small, isolated sections that are easy to process. Follow a strict chronological progression. Start with the foundational basics and only move toward advanced ideas once the foundation is set. For every lesson, ask, what is the single next thing the student needs right now? This step-by-step management of the cognitive load allows students to build confidence. Each small success smooths the learning curve for the next challenge. Many online courses rely exclusively on video content, assuming that high-quality visuals equal high-quality learning. However, watching a screen is a passive act. It does not automatically trigger the cognitive processes required to master a new skill. To ensure retention, you must intervene with tasks. Have the students answer short questions, complete small assignments, or apply an idea immediately after they hear it. This active involvement is the bridge that helps a student move from simply seeing a concept to actually understanding it. To keep that involvement consistent, you must embed regular checkpoints throughout the course structure. These are not the high-stakes, intimidating exams found in traditional classrooms. They are low-friction interactions, such as 3-question quizzes, brief discussion responses, or minor tasks that can be completed quickly. Checkpoints allow students to track their advancement, providing a clear visual indicator that they are moving closer to the goal. Seeing this tangible proof of progress keeps motivation strong. Feeling this momentum makes them much more likely to see the course through to the end. Effective course design doesn't start with recording equipment or slide decks. It starts with structural clarity. You establish the goal, divide the learning into steps, embed activities, and verify progress regularly. By following this framework, you ensure students gain a functional skill they can actually use in the real world.